I'm really excited to report that we have almost reached our goal, but certainly hope that you will continue to give throughout the evening. It'd be amazing if we could exceed our goal, maybe even approach 75,000. Our goal this year was 50,000, and we are really close and hope to make that very, very soon. We have an unbelievable treat for you this evening. I want to take a moment to introduce the Chatham Rabbits. As one of North Carolina's most beloved roots music outfits, the Chatham Rabbits has swiftly emerged from the fertile Americana scene in the Triangle with intimate, close harmonies and mature songwritings in the vein of predecessors like Gillian Welch and Dave Rawlings. The husband and wife duo of Sarah, WPU class of 2015, and Austin McCombie favors rustic, minimalistic acoustic arrangements, mainly clawhammer-style banjo and guitar that showcase old-time reverence with their songwriting. The duo has always a way of connecting with their audiences and is warm and universal. Chatham Rabbits' first album, All I Want From You, in 2019, was recorded with the help of Mandolin Orange's Andrew Marlin, and their sophomore album, The Yoke Is Easy, The Burden Is Full, was released on May 1st of 2020. Their song, Oxen, was named one of the top folk songs of 2020 by Paste Magazine, and the band has made 2 appearances in The Garden and The Gun magazine. We are really excited to welcome them here. Please continue to give throughout the night. You can go to peace.edu/FDG, or you can text give to 919-295-6511. Please give a warm welcome to the Chatham Rabbits and enjoy the show. Thank you all.
Right. Hi, everyone.
What an incredible introduction.
Yeah, that was stellar.
I don't know if y'all even need to hear us play after that. I feel like that just summed us up perfectly.
Thank you so much, President Ralph. We're so excited to be back at my alma mater. I'm thrilled to be back at Peace. You know, when I started here, it was Peace College and then transitioned to William Peace University. And it was the happiest 4 years of my life. I met Austin during that time, started playing banjo during that time, and it's just a thrill to be here. So what we're going to do for the next hour is we're going to play you some songs that we've written. You know, some of the skills I learned as an English major at Peace, so I'm going to be incorporating that in there. And we're also going to hear from some current students at WPU to learn about how your contributions to Founders Day giving are going to continue to promote student life here on campus. But we thought we'd kick it off with a tune I wrote while I was at Peace. It's called Chattanooga.
1, 2, 3.
Cause I thought I could hide. Then you chased me down the highway and I drove for my life, Lord. I drove for my life, Lord. I drove for my life. Well, I know my daddy lives there, but it's been a while since I seen his face and felt that crooked smile, Lord. Crooked smile, Lord, that crooked smile. So I moved 2 states over and a little to the right, to a city that don't sleep so I could stay up all night. I would stay up all night. I'd stay up all night. When I think of all the places and the boys with whom I've been, it's no wonder I'm wearing a little thin, Lord, a little thin, Lord, a little thin. me down the highway, and I drove for my life, Lord. I drove for my life, Lord. I drove for my life. All right.
We're imagining your applause out there in the virtual world.
Right. In the Facebook and YouTube world. If you're just joining us, my name is Sarah. This is my husband, Austin, and we're the band Chatham Rabbits. I'm a 2015 graduate of William Peace University, and we're so excited to be here celebrating Founders Day with y'all tonight. Austin, what do we have up next?
We're going to do a tune now that we wrote just about how oftentimes in life we're always looking to the next level, the next rung of the ladder, and sometimes we get there and we look back and we think, we really miss the rung before, where we were before, and it's just important to appreciate every step of the process. And so I certainly do that with looking back on my college days.
Exactly.
I went just down the road at NC State and think back on that often, and just wish that I had really taken it in at the time.
So we'll send this out to all the current students.
Yes, exactly.
Appreciate all of your Belk Dining Hall experiences and late night walks to Krispy Kreme, like all that stuff. When it's like in the moment, just appreciate it all you can, because we certainly look back on it so fondly. Yeah.
You can kill the snake, then you'll have the mice. Cut once, but you better measure twice. Build your house in sand with the water view, and it's sinking time if you do. We're playing the game, betting all our cards. Strategy, mostly luck of the draw. Maybe there's a man upstairs, plenty of white hair, making the choices, playing us for the fool. Build a bigger house to grow our family. Break my back working to get debt free. Take that fancy new job, tell off my old boss. Burn bridges sure are hard to cross. And I'll look back every couple years or so, from a rung above what I left below. Eat suppers on the floor, our height marked on the door. Wonder why I ever wanted more. Maybe there's a man upstairs, plenty of white hair, making the choices and playing us for the fool.
Thank you so much for listening and tuning in out there in the virtual world. I have a quick, tiny story about Peace, and then I'm going to bring up two of William Peace University's current students. But as we were entering campus today, I was walking up the sidewalk to get into Maine, where we are right now for this live stream, and I saw the bench where there's a statue of William Peace, the bronze statue that many of us as students have sat beside and like probably talked to because we didn't want to actually talk to someone who's listening. We just need to vent to a statue. And I remembered this crazy thing, which is that I found out during my freshman year at Peace that my great uncle was the model for that statue.
Whoa.
I
didn't know that.
Yeah, my uncle Griggs actually.
That's incredible.
Yeah, he lived next door to the man who was the artist for the statue, and my uncle Griggs passed away during my freshman year, and we went down for the funeral, and my Aunt Polly was like, look at this folder of pictures. Like, you know, I wonder what he was doing, why he was dressed up like this and posing on a bench. And we found out my Uncle Griggs in his late stage Alzheimer's had signed up to be the model for the William Peace University statue. So that's my Founders Day contribution. We're gonna get Jenny up here. She is a current WPU student. She's a senior. She's from Charlotte, North Carolina. She'll be graduating this year with a degree in communications. So we're gonna invite Jenny on up.
And welcome our participants from home. Happy Founders Day of Giving. Like they said, my name is Jenny Myers. I am a senior here at William Peace University, and this May I will be graduating. While here at Peace, I've called this place my home for 4 years now, and I have done a lot of leadership positions and different roles here. At Peace, I've been a resident assistant, I've been an orientation leader, student coordinator, teacher assistants for the honors program, and while here at Peace, I've learned so much about myself, and I have definitely tried to better myself and improve myself as a student, as well as get my 4-year degree. And I am very proud of my education here at Peace. And because of the generosity of donors, I am able to continue my journey here at Peace, as well as many other students here too, because your generosity often goes to our scholarships and everything. So we really appreciate everything that you do for our university. And if you could, please continue to donate. We have different funds for you to donate to. We have the scholarship fund, loyalty fund. You can donate to different sports and athletics teams here as well. So if you can, just please donate what you can. Any amount is appreciated. Thank you so much, and we hope that you enjoy the concert.
All right, so we're gonna bring Dylan up next. Dylan is a biology major. He's a junior here at William Peace University, and he's also, I learned, an RA, which that was somebody I was probably scared of when I was a student for breaking rules. So Dylan's gonna come up and talk about his experience a little bit. He's from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Come on up, Dylan.
Hello, thank you. Like they said, my name is Dylan Garbrandt. I am a biology major. I'm also a junior. I am on the men's soccer team as a goalkeeper. I am a resident assistant, and I serve on 2 executive boards here at William Peace, the Student Athlete Advisory Committee and the Campus Activities Board. Holding leadership roles here in the WPU community has afforded me so many experiences, and one experience that I am so thankful for is the ability to provide programs for our students and allow them to have these connections that last a lifetime. These connections and these programs would not be possible without your generous donations. So I want to thank everybody that has already donated, and if you have not, I please encourage you to donate. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jenny and Dylan. I also want to echo their words. As a student who received scholarship funds during my time here, I know just how valuable it is and how much peace of mind it brings for the students to have the scholarship money to continue their education. And just being back here on Peace's campus today, I am blown away by the improvements made on campus. The space just looks incredible, and I'm so proud to call this my alma mater. So I hope you'll join me in donating to William Peace University as a part of Founders Day of Giving. We're going to tune up and jump right into another song that we wrote. All right. So I was an English major here at Peace, and I loved all of my classes with Dr. Newhouse and Dr. Anderson and Dr. Duncan, and I look back on them so fondly. And one of the things that I really learned about and learned to really appreciate are stories and just people's narratives and how to take someone's life story and turn it into something that is a creative passion for me. And this next tune is an example of that. It's one that I wrote about my Nana. She found out she was having my dad at the ripe old age of 15. So I can't imagine what she was going through, in 1960, rural North Carolina. And I'm totally impressed by her resilience and her humble nature. And we wrote a song about it. It's called Old and Blue.
Their life while I sit back and age, 'cause time keeps turning still. Old houses burning, others built, and I'll be old and blue. I will be an old lady, frail and slight, just keeping all my secrets locked up tight. To my kids like a lover and a friend. How I was so young I had to grow up with them. Yeah, time keeps turning still. Old houses burning, others built, and I'll be old and blue. Yeah, I'll be old. I'll be old and
Thanks, y'all. If you're just tuning in, we're Chatham Rabbits. My name is Sarah, and this is Austin, and we're here in Main Parlor at WPU celebrating Founders Day. I graduated from Peace in 2015, and my mom actually graduated from Peace College back when it was a 2-year school. I believe she graduated in '86. So it's a family tradition. If we have kids, maybe they'll come here. I don't know. I'd be all about it, so I can just keep coming back to my alma mater. But we're so happy that you're joining us and supporting WPU as a part of Founders Day.
Next, we're going to play our song, Oxen, and it's a tune that I actually wrote for my little sister's wedding day. And, you know, it's a song that's come to mean a lot more to me and to Sarah than just about kind of the imagery of marriage. It's really just about community. And as many of you guys out there know, obviously this year has been tough for a lot of people. And there was a time period where we really lost sight of our community, that face-to-face interaction. And it was really hard because we need people to go through life with. And that's what this tune's about, whether it's a partner or a cousin or
your college roommate.
This song's just about how we need people, and it's called Oxen.
Ride into the dusty town, find yourself a pair of oxen that will take you where I have called you to go on down the line. If you're tired, take some fruit from the vine. I have tasked you with more than you can bear. That's why you'll have to find a pair. Hitch 'em up and see how they pull. The yoke is easy, but the burden will be full. You'll find refuge. You'll find strength from the one beside you, helping to pull the weight. One day you'll be thankful for the grassy valley, clear bubbly water for you to take a drink. The beauty comes when the road gets rocky. The river rises and brings you to your knees. You'll find refuge. You'll find strength from the one beside you, helping to pull the weight. One day you'll be thankful for the grassy valley, clear bubbly water for you to take a drink. The beauty comes when the road gets rocky. The river rises and brings you to your knees. You'll find refuge. You'll find strength from the one beside you, helping to pull the weight.
y'all. Thanks so much for tuning in wherever you are. If you're following along on Facebook or on YouTube and you have access to the comments, it would be awesome for y'all, if you're watching, to drop your location in the comments so we can see where you're listening from and watching from. You're also free, if you want to really go out there, drop a favorite Peace memory that you have in the comments so I, selfishly can go back and listen to that and read those comments. One of my very favorite Peace memories, and one of my, something that I just look back on so fondly, is anytime I had a really big test in the morning, and if it was like an 8 a.m. class, I would go and treat myself to a couple donuts and a hot coffee at Krispy Kreme in the morning. And every time I did that, I did okay on the test. It was like the lucky trick that I don't know, that I had up my sleeve. But I look back on that so fondly, as well as, fall cocktail, red rose ball, all of those super fun things. And again, it wouldn't have been possible without the awesome people like yourselves watching that donated to make my scholarships a feasible thing. And I'm so, so grateful for that. I think we're going to roll on with another tune, and we've got some more speakers coming up here in a little bit. We're going to roll on with another tune. This is a song that I started while I was at Peace, and then Austin and I finished it together, and we put it on our first album, and it's essentially about women who were mill workers and cotton mill workers in North Carolina. So we're going to tune up and then do this tune for you. It's called Heat of the Day. All right, here's Heat of the Day, y'all. There we go. Well, I saw someone I could love today, back on the cotton field. And I ran as I saw, and saw as I ran, that the heat of the day made him real. And my daughter cannot go to school, no matter how I like. I wish I didn't need her help, but the heat of the day makes me lie. And her daddy left when she was 3. He up and disappeared. I wanted to be the first to leave, but the heat of the day kept me here. And I wish to the Lord I'd never been born, or that love would set me free. But I'll just wait for the heat of the day to make something up for me. And all we have in the mills are songs, but I have to sing alone. I used to sing with someone else till the heat of the day took her home. And there's only so much I can take, pulling these buds off the vine. I wish I could up and leave this field, but the heat of the day's got me tired. And I wish to the Lord I've never been born, or that love would set me free. But I'll just wait for the heat of the day to make something up for me.
Yeah, I saw someone I could love today, back on the cotton field. And I ran as I saw and saw as I ran that the heat of the day made him real. And I wish to the Lord I'd never been born, or that love would set me free. But I'll just wait for the heat of the day to make something up for me. Yeah, I'll just wait for the heat of the day to make something up for me. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening and watching from wherever you're from, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. We really appreciate you being here. We're Chatham Rabbits. We're here with Wild Pony Productions. They're the videography team and Livestream team that's putting this together, and we're here celebrating Founders Day at WPU. All right, we are going to keep rolling with some more tunes for y'all, and I guess this is a little bit self-indulgent on my part, but I'm just going to keep throwing out some really fun peace memories that I have because it's super fun to reminisce on. I know many of y'all out there probably did like I did right before graduation, which is put bubbles in the fountain. We weren't really supposed to do that, and I think we may have gotten in trouble, but it was really epic to squirt a little Dawn dish soap in there, stand in the fountain, look at the bubbles.
We don't recommend that you do that. Actually.
I don't know. I might be okay with it. It was really fun, but I'm sure people hopefully are blowing up the comments saying that they did this too, so I'm not the only one. I think Austin doesn't want me to say this, but
here we go.
There was a time, I think it was my sophomore year, I lived in Davidson, and some girls, I am not athletically inclined, but I was friends with girls on the soccer team, and they kind of adopted a cat. And we traded this cat, this little tabby cat named Penelope, and we just all took turns putting her in our rooms at night. Don't keep a pet in your dorm room, people. Not a good idea, but super fun peace memory.
Good thing our RA friend has left.
That's right. Dylan, our RA friend that was here earlier, he might have frowned upon that. All right, we're going to do a tune for you now. It's one of our newer songs, actually. And it's a song that was inspired by a long, deep dive on Wikipedia where I went to look up one thing and ended up somewhere totally different. It's a song that we wrote about the Kentucky Pack Horse Library, which was a group of women who were hired by Franklin Roosevelt during the Great Depression. He employed them, or the U.S. government employed them, and then they were given the task of taking books and literature to kids in very rural areas of Kentucky where they couldn't receive books very easily. And horses and mules were the only way to get them there. So I love horses. I love to read. We wrote a song. The song's called Abigail. I left my homeland with a song on my lips, 'cause Roosevelt told me I could get a job with horses. I'd always been one of the herd, my own mare I did tame, but I never learned to read and write. I could barely even spell my own name. But I said, come Abby dear, with your books on each side, balance you out in the steady I ride. And I set out down the Tomahawk Trail to deliver the books on Abigail. so wide and the valley so deep. And every night I would flip through the pages on her belly. I did sleep, and I held her up as the heat set in. She found her in the field. Well, I wrapped it with herbs like the old timer said, and she began to heal. And I said, come at me, dear, with your books on each side, balance you out in the steady alright. I set out down the Tomahawk Trail to deliver the books on Abigail. Well, we took those books into town and hollers every day, just to give those folks a place to learn and a chance to get away. And though I was a book lady, I never did learn to read, but I was smarter than the mountains rough, 'cause I had Abby next to me. And I said, come at me, dear, with your books on each side, balance you out in the steady alright. And I set out down the Tomahawk Trail to deliver the books on Abigail. Yeah, I set out down the Tomahawk Trail to deliver the books on Abigail. Yeehaw! That song is super fun to sing. All right, I think we have another guest speaker who is a student here at WPU. His name is Brian Ramirez. He is a student in the theater department. He is from Coral Springs, Florida. Come on up, Brian.
Awesome. Hi guys, my name is Brian Martinez, like you just said. So yeah, I'm a theater major here on campus. I am also the SGA representative. I am the traditions coordinator, and I'm also an RA on campus. So yeah, as of right now, I am working on keeping the Red Rose tradition on campus. So since we are unfortunately living in the middle of a pandemic, I have been working very hard to keep this tradition going in a safe environment. So next week we will be hosting it. So I am super excited for that. We'll be having a lot of fun. It's going to be a mixture of the traditions dinner held at the fall and some fun activities around Franklin Street and Bell Courtyard. So I'm super excited for that, and that's basically what I've been working on a lot, and it's kind of my baby, and I'm so proud of it and excited to finally talk about it. But yeah, one of my favorite memories on campus, since I am pretty new, I don't have that many that are like without, how do you say, the pandemic, my bad. So yeah, one of my favorite memories is from my first semester here and meeting all the other theater students and going out to a picnic on my first day of school. And so it was really exciting getting to meet everyone, and then fun thing happened. It started raining in the middle of our picnic, so we had to run all the way to Leggett Theater, and so that was really fun, really kooky, and that definitely made me feel close and realize that this is what I want to keep doing, and this is the perfect school for that. So thank you to all of the donors. I definitely appreciate it, and all the students appreciate all your donations. And if you haven't donated yet, please donate for the Founders Day of Giving. It truly means a lot to us, the students, and we really appreciate it. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Brian. It's so fun to meet current Peace students. Makes me really wish I was still in school. Austin and I are going to do a tune for y'all, and I'm going to let him introduce it. And also, Austin, you should tell the folks about Chatham Rabbits. Give them
Chatham Rabbits, yes. Sarah and I We've been playing music now for a couple years, and it's been a wild ride. We were both doing more of a corporate life before this. I was a financial advisor, and Sarah was a full-time teacher, and we decided to go out on a limb and give this a shot, and it's been really awesome. And if you're interested in finding more of our music, you can do that on chathamrabbits.com, or our Instagram is just chatham_rabbits. We'd love for you to keep up with us. We play a ton in North Carolina and around the South, so whenever the pandemic's over, definitely come check us out at a normal show one of these days. This is actually a tune that we wrote about quitting our day jobs to play music for a living, and it's very near and dear to our hearts. It's called Hinges.
Like an unburned candle, you're a piece of art. It's time to light the flame and let it melt your heart. What good is potential without a force to move? Promise not to hurt you, leave you black and blue. I wanna come to your house and track my dirt behind, so everybody knows that you are mine. Mud in the hallway, cobwebs on the door, means that we have time to make love even more. Let this old house fall to pieces, let the rain drip in the pan, let the dust settle on the hard pine floor, let the hinges creak in the door. We'll spend half our life sleeping in the dark, make this whole world better, be sure to leave your mark. Let's ride into the sunset, leave the green behind. We can find more somewhere further on down the line. Let this old house fall to pieces, let the rain drip in the pan, let the dust settle on the hard pine floor, let the hinges creak in the door. Don't move a muscle unless it's north to south. Say yes to me, darling, kiss my dirty mouth. I promise I'll show you a world that's sure to please. Cut the ties that hold you back and feel the sweet release. Let this old house fall to pieces, let the rain drip in the pan, let the dust settle on the hard pine floor, let the hinges creak in the door. Let this old house fall to pieces.
Thank you, everybody that's out there watching and listening. We're Chatham Rabbits. We're here at WPU in Main Parlor celebrating Founders Day. I want to bring up Vice President for Advancement here at William Peace University. Jody Stamey is going to come up and share a few words, and then Austin and I have one more tune to share.
Wow, this is awesome. I have been in my office listening live, and it has been amazing. Thank you, guys. We've had an awesome time tonight just listening to You play some wonderful music. I wish there were more people here to hear it. That's the sad part, but I'm just really pleased to represent the university, and I have some great news. We have hit our goal of 50,000. Yes, we did, right? There's only a few of us in here, but we're celebrating. We have hit our $50,000 goal, so now we're going to stretch it. We're going to stretch it and hope for 75,000 tonight. So if we can make 75,000, that's great. You can see on your screen to text your gift to Peace. You can go online. We'd love to have you. But most importantly, I want to thank you guys. It has been absolutely wonderful. We've had a great time, just like I said. So thank you for being here and for being a part of the Peace family. And we hope you all continue to give. And thank you for a wonderful night. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you, Jody. I just can't tell y'all how tickled we are to be here at Peace, back in my alma mater. It's such a pleasure and just a true honor to be invited back. And I really believe that Peace and my degree here had so much to do with Chatham Rabbits. We honestly, Austin and I would not have met had it not been for Peace. I wouldn't love writing songs, and I was in Peace Singers while I was here. That definitely helped with the whole performing thing, and it's just such a pleasure, and we feel so honored to have been a part of it. We know this has been a really tough year for everyone, but the light is at the end of the tunnel. And exciting things are happening, like Peace hitting their giving goal today and pushing forwards. And we're going to do one final song that really speaks to that. It's a tune first recorded in 1964 by Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs. It's called The Good Things Outweigh the Bad.
I've been sitting here thinking back over my life, all of the good things and the trouble and strife, and my share of heartache, all the many I've had, but I still think the good things outweigh the bad. Well, I rock my baby, and now when they cry, I see their teardrops turn into smiles, and that's when I realize all the bad luck I have, but I still think the good things outweigh the bad. Well, I never had riches or money to spare. Just a sharecropper's wages was my only fare. I'm making my living just working the land, but I still think the good things outweigh the bad. Well, I rock my baby, and then they cry, I see their teardrops turn into smiles, and that's when I realize all the bad luck I had, but I still think the good things outweigh the bad. Yeah, I still think the good things